My Alex, my love, my handsome idiot, my beba. I'm not going to say that we had love at first sight, but I do think we found a true connection at first sight. The first time I met you, I quickly realized what our coworkers meant when they said, yeah, the new guy is kind of bro-y, but like in a good way. After our quick introduction at the staff meeting, I could feel that you were someone whose company I would look forward to finding myself in. Even though it caught me off guard that you call everyone babe, including your dad, I could feel after our first real conversation that you weren't meant to be a temporary part of my life. During the first weeks of working together and getting to know each other, it felt more like catching up with an old friend than learning a new one. No matter the capacity, being with you has always been easy. Like the answer to the question, you want to go get some ice cream? I know I can be too trusting and a little naive sometimes, but my confidence in you as a genuinely good person grew with every family member, friend, and even mild acquaintance of yours that I met. You touch people's lives in a way I don't think you're even aware of. I often find myself in awe of the natural ease you have in making people feel special. I know I frequently tell you that you're blinded by love, but I truly hope you never lose your knack for having love and understanding guide the way you view the world. I've never met someone who brings so much laughter and happiness into my life. I can feel myself wanting to be a better person because of you. I hope that I can bring you even just half the amount of joy that you bring into the lives of everyone that you meet. So to do that, I have a few things I want to promise you. I promise to be patient while you work your way back to the main point of your tangent, which is Han Solo. I promise to always appreciate your goofy personality and quirk, including his passion for singing songs you never bothered to learn the actual lyrics to.
Never.
I promise to stand by you no matter how many times I have to remind you that eating 7 hot dogs in 24 hours is a bad idea. I promise to always give you the last bite of whatever we are sharing, and I promise to spend the rest of my life giving you every ounce of love and admiration that you deserve. The last thing I want to say is that every bad day and every hard thing I face seems so minuscule, knowing that at the end of every day, I get to come home to you. My safe space, my person, my home. You are pure innocent joy. You love me the same way you dance, out loud, carefree, and with your whole heart. And I can't wait to dance for the rest of our lives together.
Wait. Oh, yeah. sorry. We're good. It's been quite a journey to get here, and trying to sum up everything I feel about you in just a couple words will be nearly impossible. That's why I decided to write you this very colorful rap, and I will begin right now. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. Only joking. D, drop that beat. Okay. Our entire relationship is only about to meet the 4-year mark, which is as crazy and as exciting as that sounds. In the best possible way, it has already felt like a lifetime together. We have already built such an incredible foundation and created a million lasting memories. Obviously, tons of laughs, a million sweet moments with the pets, an extensive array of inside jokes, and literal nonsense spoken back and forth to one another, basically creating our own language. But above all, true moments of love, clarity, and understanding. They say when you want something so bad, the best thing to do is to let it go. Well, for those of you who were there the other night, Patty said, hey, he just wants a girlfriend. And it's also, my person, whatever. Shortly after COVID, I made a promise to myself that if I hadn't met anybody, I would get out of Charlotte, try and find something new. Shortly thereafter, through various restaurants and contacts, working my way around, I got to Optimus Hall. And lo and behold, I would finally find my path to you. From the first time we met, you met as just another bro. You kept your distance and would shoot me a smile with that cheeky looks. I would get lost in those steely blue eyes of yours. Needless to say, I was very interested from the beginning. Slowly but surely, we got to know each other, learning about each other's shared music taste, respect for each other's work ethic, ability to always have a good time, and eventually started to hang out more and more. We had an amazing time just sitting and talking for hours after we closed. I may have had an alternative method at first, but once we really got to know each other, I remember getting lost in our conversations and being so content. Just wanting to share story after story, staying well into the morning, suddenly realizing it was closer to opening than closing, and it was well past bedtime. July 13th was our first date, and within 6 months, we knew we would be married. Our first anniversary, we moved in together, and a little after a year after that, we got engaged. It's an odd thing viewing my life and our life as it exists now. Hanging out a couple times, our lives completely revolve around each other, and before that, we just barely knew one another. I remember when we first visited your parents in that dark, dreary place they call Phelps, New York. Will laughed at us when we said we had been together for 6 months, mocking us, saying, "Who counts months?" And while yes, the longer a couple is together, the months and years blur together, but at that point in time, we already knew. We truly found each other as a person, and it's hard to truly describe what you coming into my life has meant. I, like anyone, have had my struggles and hardships, and we have had our hard times too, but finding you and joining our lives as one will always be the safest place and the constant I can always count on. In the most serious way, it is the greatest thing to have ever happened to me. You fulfill me in a way that is indescribable. It's a knowledge, and more importantly, it's an understanding. That till the day we die, we'll try our hardest and give one another our everything no matter what. Oh man, I can't do it. I got it, it's okay. Yada yada, I love you. Okay. Here, you just read it. No, just kidding. I vow to never change who I am and who we are together. And I vow to be as available, as loving as I can be. I vow to always take the time to remember why we stood here today. And I vow to make our lives full of memories and full of laughs. I vow to always remember that we only got a short time in this world. If it's your husband, I vow to make it the absolute best it could be. I love you so much. I promise to never forget that. You are the greatest person I've ever met, and you are my person from here to the end of time. I love you.
With your vows spoken, are you ready to make your final commitment to one another?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Do you, Annie, choose Alex as your husband, and do you promise to share in laughter, growth, and all of life's moments from this day forward?
I do.
Do you, Alex, choose Annie as your wife, and do you promise to share in laughter, growth, and all of life's moments from this day forward?
I do. Oh, okay.
Sorry. Every journey has its milestones, and today, with the exchanging of vows and ring, you've crossed a beautiful threshold. May you continue to find joy in each other's company and cherish the journey ahead. And so, with the greatest joy, I now pronounce you husband and wife and the best damn duo on the planet. You may now kiss the bride.
Woo! Woo!
It doesn't take very long to see why Alex is the perfect partner for Annie. Their common interest, love of pets, bizarre antics, passion for adventure, to just name a few. We are happy that Annie has found someone who fits her personality so well.
For a long time, I think Patty and I wondered if we would ever see a day like this.
You married when you were like 36, dude. What are you talking about?
I was 34. How was I when he had me? There's no heckling allowed during this game.
It's a beautiful thing watching your best friends fall in love. I'm not gonna cry. So I met Nelson 13 years ago, and the first day I met him, I went, wow, this guy is crazy. It's like, well, we're not gonna get along. We're not gonna work well together. And here we are 13 years later, and I'm speaking at your wedding. But I knew from the second that I met Annie that she's something special, and if he messes it up, then I'm gonna disfriend him, so.